right. We are going live. Can you hear me? First things first. Otherwise, I gotta unplug this microphone right now. So can you guys see all the faces of the thumbnails that I took over and over? Is that what you guys are laughing about? Okay, let me know if you can hear me ASAP. You can hear me? Okay. Because I have this microphone plugged in, and last 2 weeks ago, I went live just from my computer at home. Hey, Jillian. So I just went with my webcam, and now I have my better webcam, and I was like, okay, the audio was awful. So welcome, Lexi. I'm a little early. So much to do in July, like so much to do. I still have 4 more places I'm technically traveling to. But in the midst of that, we're doing some big, exciting things. And I missed Tuesday mornings. I was going to try to do it from Puerto Vallarta, but I decided to fully unplug and just not really post anything on social media, not really check my emails, not really anything. I just decided to unplug, and it was very needed. But it was also very weird because I'm so used to being 100 million miles an hour, and now I'm back to 100 million miles an hour, and my brain is like, wait, let's go back to what we were doing. That was fun. Um, yeah, I don't need a vacation from my vacation though. Like, my vacation was good because I chose to slow down and really just like really relax, and it was so good. But I was excited to get back to work, but at the same time, like, I'm running into a very busy season. Summertime is extremely crazy, and for some reason, everything is lumped into July. We've got summer camps in July. We're going down to Disneyland one more time in July. I have a bachelorette party I'm going to at the very end of July. 2 birthday parties that we're going down to SoCal to be with them for that, and just so much stuff. So, but hopefully the audio is going to be better this week and the visual will be better. But I did come to the office, so I've missed this place. I've missed this place for a week, and I forgot how dirty we left it, like insanely dirty from the mystery boxes. We literally packed all the mystery boxes, and I was just like, let's go, let's go, let's just get out of here. And I forgot that we made a huge mess in my office. So that's something I have to deal with and figure out when to clean that. So I shoved us in a corner to try to figure out the cleanest spot I could find. It's still not even that clean. Need to do some tidying in the office. But I wanted to talk about taking risks today, and or whatever you guys want to talk about as well. But I have been really thinking a lot about this taking risks versus joining multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme. Those are just words they use a lot for those things, because my cousin, and I don't know if she's watching right now, but she came to me and she was saying that she wants to join an MLM because she just wants to make a little bit of money. And I started thinking, and I was like, okay, I can see that. I can see you joining an MLM if you just want to make a little bit of money. Do you guys know what an MLM is though? It's the multi-level market. It's like a direct sales, or when you join a business where it's your business, but it's really a business that you're joining into. You're welcome, Nora. So that is what she was wanting to join. There's a lot of examples out there. Essential oils are sold through direct sales, a lot of them. What else is sold? There's so many things. There's jewelry, there's purses, there's hair supplies now, everything. Yes, I'm live. I do go live every Tuesday, and I've decided that on the weeks, so next week I'll be live. The week after that, I will not be live because we will be down at summer camp. Scentsy is one. Yeah, so comment if you know some makeup. So basically an MLM is a way a company ingeniously gets people to sell their products for them, and ingeniously gets free marketing, basically, because every time somebody joins that MLM, they are opening up the door to all of that person's friends to market to. It's pretty ingenious on the business level. That is why you see so many of them popping up, because it's ingenious and it makes a lot of money for the person who created the business. Origami Out, it works. Yes. Mary Kay, LuLaRoe. Yeah, so Mary Kay is like one of the originals, the OG MLM, along with, I'm blanking on the name, Avon. So there are tons. Athena's Home Novelties, which I've never heard of, Young Living, Initials Inc., so many MLMs, so many. And I know so many MLM partner people, and probably you do as well. You probably even have been one, as have I. I have been a part of Tupperware, Pampered Chef, doTERRA. Yeah. So, and that's, someone said, I love doTERRA. Okay. I'm going to talk about that a little bit too today. So I have been a part of Origami Out, and then I was actually a part of Cookie Lee. If you guys even remember Cookie Lee, that was my pivotal moment of like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I want to make a little extra money. I'm going to join something really easy. That I'm going to join this Cookie Lee company. And I joined that, and I realized I don't even wear jewelry. I wear a scrunchie every single day on my wrist, and that's it, and my Fitbit. And I don't wear jewelry. I joined something that just was because I could make a little bit of money. I didn't love the product, which obviously now I know, throwback, right? There are so many MLMs that you can join. So you're bound to love something that an MLM is going to throw at you. So yes, if you want to make a little bit of money and join an MLM and love what you do and love the product, it's very possible right now. Very, very possible. But I'm just going to tell you right now, hands down, you are not going to get rich. And nobody's saying that we're all trying to get rich here as business owners. But realistically, when you start a business, you should be doing it to make money. You shouldn't necessarily be doing it to, and I hope I sound like Marcus Lemonis. I feel him coming out of me sometimes when I say these things. But realistically, if you start a business, it's to make money. That's your number one goal. If you find something that you love, it's going to multiply that much faster. But when you join an MLM, you are joining somebody else's business. Even though you're saying, I have my own bit. Okay, so I came up with this whole spiel on the way over to the office. I was like, okay, I got to start with like an apology, like I'm not going to offend anybody. And I really don't want to offend anybody because, like you, I have a lot of friends who sell MLM, who join MLMs. I don't have anything against them. I don't have anything against them, but I will try to talk somebody into doing something different if I have the opportunity, which I feel like I have the opportunity. Am I hinting at making my own business? No, I have my own business. My YouTube is my own business, and well, okay. And this is the thing: when you become a business owner and you start to make a good amount of money, then you get into investing. So yes, we will talk about taking some risks a little bit, and some of the risks that I have been dreaming up in my head, and I'm just not to that point yet of where I want to jump out and take that risk. And honestly, like when you start that first few risks, once you have successfully taken risks get easier and easier to take. So that's what I wanted to address. Now, LuLaRoe was a good one because LuLaRoe cost, as an example, it's a little bit different structure than all of the other ones. LuLaRoe costs $5,000 to join. So that's like doing both. That's like taking a big risk, and it's also joining an MLM. So LuLaRoe, I actually have, and I'm going to shout them out right now, two cousins that are sisters, and they both joined LuLaRoe, and I am so proud of them because I did not even need to tell them this or let them know, but they joined LuLaRoe and realized that they were such hard workers for somebody else's company that they had decided to nix LuLaRoe after they had made their money back and started their own boutique, their own clothing boutique, where they're making 100% of the profit. And I was so excited. I was like, that is my blood right there. Like, duh, we're related, because that is where my mind always goes, is like, okay, I'm working for a company that I'm working my butt off for, and I'm making this amount. Where if I worked my butt off for my own company, I would make this amount, and I could afford to have people help me and bless more people with my money and things like that. And so, one of my biggest reminders is that money is amoral. A lot of the times people think just because you're rich means you're a bad person, or you have a lot of money, you shouldn't have that much money, or not people don't need that much money. But let me tell you, some of the richest people on earth are doing the best things on earth with that money. So FYI, let's get the money into the good people's hands instead of all the bad people's hands. So just saying, it's one of the reasons why I would probably never, ever turn one of my businesses into a multi-level market, because I know that I would probably be the only one benefiting, or just a few people underneath me would be the only ones benefiting from creating an MLM. So, having your own business takes so much discipline and determination. It does, but it is so exciting, and it is so rewarding, and it is so much more fun. However, the risk is so much bigger. But if you've done it once, you can do it again, and you can do it again, and you can do it again until you find a system that works, as long as you're doing it correctly. But you're welcome. I'm glad I'm talking about this too. So I'm glad I'm kind of meshing Financial Fridays into my Tuesday show, because I felt like I didn't have much to talk about today, and this has really been on my mind. So, once again, if you want to join an MLM for $300 and start a business for $300, I'm going to be brutally honest. You're going to have a market of the people around you. Whereas, I'm not going to lie, I have been tempted to join MLMs because my market is pretty large. Whereas, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have a following on the internet and you're starting this MLM, you have a market of how many people do you see every day? Only the people on Facebook. So you're bound to go and reach out to your friends that you haven't seen in forever. They're bound to go, I'm so excited you're talking to me. Oh, wait, you just wanted me to buy something. That's brutally honest right there. How many of your friends have come to you and asked you to buy something when you haven't talked to them in like 5 or 10 or 20, or I'm going to think of somebody 30 something year. No, I would be one. But I have a specific person who came to me after not talking to me since elementary school, legitimately thought that they were interested in my life and my children, and then pitched their idea to me. And I was just like, honey, that's so cute, but no, thank you. MLM is like Avon to Tara LuLaRoe. Yes. So I kind of explained it in the beginning. If you rewatch this, you can see it, but live videos are always hard that way, balancing the later viewers and the ones who are viewing right now. The nice thing about Senegence is the $55 to become a rep, which equals to buying one of their Lip Sense lipsticks with the gloss and remover. Yes, Jillian. Okay, now I'm going to tell you right now, I am a victim, but not a victim, because I'm not going to call this being a victim. And this is actually what I wanted to touch on. This is why MLMs do this. People sign up to get the discount if they love the product. So Senegence, I have thought about it. I have not joined. There are actually some YouTubers who have sold Senegence. Now they are, they're doing better with the MLMs because they have a huge platform to market to. They also get that underline underneath them, and then a downline and a downline and a downline. But you have to have that huge following. Whereas if I have this huge following, I can do so much more with that following than start an MLM company. I'm just going to say, like, I could start my own company and promote it to you guys. And if you buy all that rather than buy this MLM company's stuff, I'm going to be making far more off of that. Obviously, I don't have that, so that's just an example. But I use my discounts on free products too. I love it. Yes. So that is my point. MLMs are designed for people to sign up to sell. They're not designed for people to buy retail. They set their prices to the max so that it's expensive. And then they cut it in half and say, you're going to get a great deal as a distributor. So people go, I can just become a distributor and buy it. Now you're a customer. You think that you're a seller, but you're really a customer of that company. I'm not even going to just sugarcoat it. That's what they do. So Senegence, $55 lipstick, okay? $55 lipstick. When you can, I know it's a great lipstick, and that's what I want to touch on. Some of these products are great. Obviously, people loved them. It's just the owner of the business that went, people love this. I'm going to turn it into an MLM. Doesn't mean that the product's bad. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy from an MLM. But I am going to tell you, you're not supporting your friend as much as you could if they had their own business and you bought from them. But it is great lipstick, but not for that price. So what do? You go, I can become a distributor and I can get the lipstick. I don't know the actual numbers percentages, but I could get the lipstick for $25. You're still buying lipstick for $25. It's still overly priced lipstick. You're still making that company a ton of money just by you buying wholesale from them. You're not buying wholesale. They're getting that lipstick for probably pennies, literally pennies. And you're buying it as a wholesaler for, okay, this is a great example because lipstick would not be a huge risk to take. Now, okay, say I joined Senegence and I did all that and I go, okay, I'm just going to buy it because I like it. I'm going to buy it for $25. Say I buy one every month and they're getting a reoccurring purchase for $25. Say I get my best friend to buy some from me and they get 2 people. So I just bought it to be a partner, not to be a not to be a seller, because I've done this. I'm like, oh, I love this product. I want it for cheaper. I'm going to be a distributor. I might give my friend a little benefit over here and buy it and sell it to them for the same price that I get it or whatever. And if I get a downline, woohoo, but I'm not banking on that. So I've done that with, I'm trying to think of an example right now that I've done it with. But I know that I've just debated doing it with the Monet hair shampoo because that is whatever. Okay, so lipstick. Now let's say this. Say I wanted to start my own lipstick company. Now I'm going to take $10,000 out of the bank or whatever, not a loan. I'm going to save up $10,000. I'm going to write up everything that it was going to cost me to start my own lipstick company, my own business, whether it's going to be whatever. And I'm going to get, you don't even have to start with $10,000. You can literally start a business like this with a couple $100. You can buy something wholesale and sell it retail. Buy something wholesale, sell it retail until you get to the point where you have enough money to design it yourself, market it and brand it yourself, and sell it retail, get it into stores, things like that. Those people have companies with CEOs and marketing directors, and those employees are making money, not MLMs. MLMs are getting you to do all the work for pennies, and they're making a ton of money because they're charging $55 for lipstick. So just saying, I did want to join up for Senegence to get the discount because I do like their lipstick, but even $25 is too much for lipstick. I could buy a $5 lipstick at the store that I can reapply over and over and I could still get more use out of it. So that's what's happening to my mom with Avon. She has her best customer. Yeah. So this is my point is I've seen it so many times. And if you're willing to work your butt off that hard to get a couple sales, if you take that amount of energy and ball it up into your own product, I can't tell you, I've got a few successful friends that, okay, so I have a friend whose brother just got his coffee line into our local grocery store. Now, how much more excited am I going to be when I go and see my friend's name in the store on his own brand versus my friend selling me Senegence, where I have 6 other friends selling me Senegence. I feel like Senegence is a great example because I don't know anybody personally who sells it. I think I might, but I'm not thinking about who they are. I know I'm in like 4 groups, so I'm not sure. I don't remember who is actually selling it, but I use their skincare too. And that's a thing. Okay, so these MLMs, they start with one thing and then they go, hey, we've got this great, It Works is a great example. I joined, It Works is when I joined to get the cheaper product, which I love their defining gel. Just gonna say. So I joined It Works to get their discount. Their wraps kind of suck, but everything else was great. And actually everything was great. But so I haven't been on there for a very long time. So I went to their website and now they're selling essential oils. So that's what these companies do. They just go, okay, we're making a ton of money. Let's add in more products. Let's add face care. Let's add this. Let's add that. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the products. And that's what I'm going to say. Some of them are crappy products, but for the most part, they're great concepts, great products. Origami Owl is the cutest thing ever. I knew it was a little faddish when I joined it and knew that it was going to run out. Okay, so this is my example, my personal example. I joined Origami Owl, joined it because they had a waiting list at the time. In the time that it took them to get me approved to be on their waiting list or off their waiting list, I had started my own locket company. I found wholesalers that sell the same quality stuff, the same products. I got even more than what they were actually already selling. And I created this huge inventory for about half of what I was going to pay to be a part of Origami Owl. And I started a business on Etsy. Now, that was the biggest thing. When you join MLMs, you usually can't sell online like on Etsy or a website unless you're using their website or you're using a live platform like this. I could be like, okay, let's sell a wrap, buy it. I'm going to invoice you, which works great for people who have big followings. But the greens from It Works are really good. They are great. So that's just the thing is I don't know what I was saying, but I got to not read comments. And It Works sells keto coffee now. Ooh. See, now I'm going to sign back up for It Works. I'm going to say if I did join one of them again, it would be It Works because I love their shakes. I've never been able to find a shake that I love as much. And now I'm just promoting It Works and I'm not even a distributor. So lots of different exciting things. So I've been wanting to join Rodan and Fields so bad, but have been hesitant, but the skincare is amazing. Yeah, and that's my thing. So if you're joining to get it wholesale, you're just got to realize you're just becoming a customer. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to join to get the wholesale. I would even encourage you, join to get the wholesale. If you want to bless a friend, join under them to get the wholesale. At least they're going to make a little bit of money off of your purchases that you're making. So instead of buying from a friend, because honestly, and I'm being so brutally honest in this video. Honestly, as a friend, if you're trying to get your friends good deals, you're not going to join an MLM and penny pinch them for everything because you're selling products that are way too expensive. Now, I'm against designers as well. Okay. So I'm not saying start your own lipstick company and sell it for $55. I'm saying no, start your own lipstick company and sell it for $25. Be competitive with their actual prices, but make sure you have a great product. Make sure that you're doing it genuinely and make sure you're not the only one benefiting. Sure, in the beginning, when it's just you, hopefully you are the only one benefiting. But when you've got the chance to get people under you, you don't want them just to make pennies. You want them to be successful because the more successful they are, the more successful your business is, the more successful everybody is, and the more happy your team can be and all of that stuff. So I joined Chalk Couture strictly for the discount. It's pretty great because I saved $400. Okay, so people think they save money by doing this, but you're really just getting in on retail price. Just letting you know. It's almost like, you know how many times you go into the store and you're like, it's on sale for what I would buy it for, but I would never buy it for that original price. That's because they don't expect you to. They don't expect you to buy a t-shirt for $50 when it's on sale for 75% off and now it's $25. That's a sales tactic that makes your brain think, ooh, that's really good deal. This is a $75 or a $50 t-shirt for whatever I said, $25. However much I said. I don't know if my numbers added up, but okay, pull back a little bit and go, no, this is a $25 t-shirt on sale for $25. It's even less than that because they obviously. So, it's just a way of thinking when you're putting your money where your mouth should be, I guess I should say. Learn these concepts and then learn to do them is really important. So some of the risks that I'm thinking about as my venture goes on, and these are not going to be YouTube risks, but I'm gonna share them with you because I want to give you guys an idea of where my mind goes when I start to get a little bit of a cash flow from one business. I know some dancers in my life who just graduated, and one of my goals, I don't even know why I was like this as a teenager, but I worked at a gym my entire teenage years. And I interacted with moms who only went to the gym for the workout classes. And never used any of the equipment, nothing, but the childcare and the classes. So I always just had this vision. I want to start a gym that's just classes and childcare. That's it. Nothing more than that. Nothing fancy. You just come to your class and you've got an amazing childcare. And then I've had it on my mind to do a dance studio. I'm not a dancer. I mean, I did a little dance. I mean, I got rhythm, but I'm not a dancer. But I don't have to be great at dancing to be able to start a dance studio. I can have people come in and help me when I'm the investor in it, and I can help brand this, which I'm great at branding things, and I can brand a dance studio, and I can pay for a dance studio, and I can reap the benefits of a dance studio and work out at that dance studio because it'll be a workout dance. Anyways, that's just one of my risks that I'm thinking about, but I'm not to that point yet. I have to have a good amount of money in the bank to be able to invest into it. I have to have a great business plan. I have to have the right people lined up and the right places lined up and all that stuff. So that's what I'm just saying is you can start to make real money and do what you really love if you take a big risk. But you don't have to take a huge risk. You could take the same $300 that you invested into Senegence or whatever, and you can invest that into yourself. You can invest that. So one of the things that I was trying to encourage my cousin to do was start an Etsy store. If you just want to make a little bit of money and do a little bit of work, Etsy is a great place to do that, especially with having a Cricut and things like that. We've talked about ways to make money with the Cricut, and there are so many avenues that you can go that it's not like you're going to be reinventing the wheel because you've got such an awesome machine. So this is a mint machine, by the way. It's on sale on Amazon right now in my Amazon store. Just to plug that. And you can't really tell because the light is so bright. So guys, Amazon changed their store to having categories. I don't know if I was telling you guys this, but I am so excited. So I moved most everything into categories, and I've been having so much fun creating a store based around everything. You guys have always asked me, where do you get this? Where do you get that? Where do you get that? I'm like, okay, now I can have an Amazon store where I put it all in categories. Before it was like everything that I've bought ever on Amazon. Working on mouse ears while you're live. So Jillian has an Etsy store, Jillian's Pixie Shop. She's one of my patrons. So I try to promote her as well as other patrons of mine that have businesses and want to come alongside me. And I love watching them flourish. But Jillian can probably vouch to this. A little bit of work. I know you work really hard on your ears, and you probably work a lot, and you probably make pretty good money doing it too. So it's definitely worth it. But if you were to put that same amount of work into okay, here's an example. Jillian makes her Mickey ears, and she spends she spends $3 or $5 for $10 on those ears, and she sells them for $25. She's making a great profit. Whereas with the MLM, say they had a Mickey ear MLM, and you buy it for so say they sell them for $45 retail, but if you sign up as a distributor, you get them for $25. You can buy them for $25. So now Jillian's smarter. She went and she's like, I can make these, put my hard effort into it, and make that money instead of charging my friends $45. Make the same amount of money. She's doing it the smart way. Buy from her. She's got a great Etsy store. Yep, Landis's room tour is scheduled and up. Obviously, you guys are going to see a couple more videos of us. I accidentally posted like a clip of our DIY, our last minute DIY videos. It went live yesterday, and I was like, what is this? And it was like a minute, and I had some thumbs down. So I was like, why are people not liking this? And then I realized because it was a clip from the entire video, it wasn't even the whole video, and it's not even the day it's supposed to go up. So sorry, grace, mercy, love, all of that for me. I make big mistakes. So their room tour, because July is so busy, their rooms are done. But their room tours come out at the end of July. But up until then, I'm showing you guys like shopping with us. And we had my editor come with us and do some really fun videos with us while we shopped. We did a Hobby Lobby challenge, so that'll be coming out. But yeah, so I want my business to pick up with my Cricut, but I haven't done Etsy yet. I heard it costs money monthly. It costs money when you sell, so it's definitely worth it. It's not a risk. It's not a huge risk. Etsy is not a huge risk. And I'm going to be doing a lot more businessy videos, maybe on Tuesdays, maybe on Fridays, whenever works best for me to go live and do them. But I'm really, really wanting you guys to do well with your businesses. How do you get your own business started? So that would be a whole video in itself, but basically there's so many businesses out there. But what I would do is maybe I'll make some printables for you guys and start breaking those down. One of the things that I'm going to start kind of adjusting on my channel is Cricut stuff is going to slowly get pushed to Patreon. And I'll leave up all the old videos that I have on YouTube, but new Cricut stuff will be for patrons after a few more months. There's still more videos coming out that are scheduled for you guys. So design videos there's a couple more coming out, but for now, any new design videos I'm making are going only to patrons. So we're going to be focusing on room tours and business startups and supporting you guys, and then just getting back to my good old crafting with you guys. So that's going to be fun. I started on YouTube. So yeah, if you guys want to send some great questions, I can kind of go over them and get some good answers for you guys instead of just thinking off the top of my head, because I get better answers when I actually think a little bit. That's why I was kind of more prepared today, because I've been thinking about this topic a lot. So if you want to start a business, though, I would encourage you to come up with the concept of what you want to do, and then figure out what you want to see it get to, and break that down into maybe you have a big goal, break that down into smaller goals, and then take it piece by piece. Like, okay, I only have $100 to invest in this. How can I start with $100? How can I start with $200? How can I start with $500? How much am I going to get back of that? How much of that do I want to reinvest? So if you're at that very early startup and you only have a little bit of money, take that $200, invest it, get the return on it, take that, invest it, get the return, take that, invest it, get the return. Now, say you've gotten it up to $1,500. Your initial risk was $200. And I'm not saying that the bigger the risk, the better the opportunity is for you to be successful. It's just going to take you a little bit more time. And it's honestly better to do it in those little steps than it would be to take out a huge loan and start a business, because that's a huge risk and that's a dumb risk. Loans are not the way to start a business in my perspective. So I would not do that. So you won't have YouTube. Yeah, I will have YouTube. I will definitely have YouTube. Don't think I'm getting rid of YouTube. So I am not cutting out Cricut altogether. I'm just, okay, so here's my game plan. And this is not necessarily a risk, but my game plan for the next 6 months is to take those little Cricut, this is how you use the Cricut, this is everything that you need to know on how to use the Cricut, and kind of change that over to my Patreon. So those are people who are very interested in learning stuff with the Cricut and things like that. But my YouTube channel has been infiltrated with Cricut videos, which is fine. But I feel like all those people who love that are already patrons. So why not just bless them with that and then continue to make my YouTube channel my fun, original ideas. When I started YouTube, I wanted it to be magical world of DIY crafts. And I feel like the Cricut will show up probably in 90% of the videos as well, but it won't be specifically to the Cricut. I'll have options on how you can use the Cricut or how you could do this yourself. But come Christmas time and things like that, there'll be lots of gift ideas with the Cricut and things like that, because we do a ton of videos. And so, do you have any insight into sites like Redbubble or Society6? Our daughter is an artist, and we are thinking about sites like them. I don't know those two sites specifically, but if you're an artist, I think Redbubble is the one where you can take your art and sell it on products. Okay, the internet has made your life easy if you're a digital designer or you're an artist or things like that. They have companies set up to where you can start making money on their products first. You can take your designs, you can take your images, and you can sell them on cell phone cases and t-shirts and hats and whatever else they have in their inventory, and you can start making a return on them until you've got enough money to start doing it yourself, manufacturing it yourself, because that's obviously going to make you the most money, is taking that middleman out of the equation and doing it all yourself. But just saying. I also started following you because I just bought a Cricut. Yeah, so all of the videos are still going to stay on my YouTube channel. There are a plethora of videos to help you get through stuff. And if new things come out, I will definitely help you guys with that. It's not like I'm going to abandon Cricut altogether with you guys and all that. It's just Cricut Mondays are going to start being more elaborate videos. I want to get more creative with them and do more stuff. And then my goal is, I think I've told you guys this, to balance the professionalism with the realism. So a lot more live crafting and then a lot more high quality video shooting, stuff like that. So that'll be fun. Room tours, things like that. The rooms turned out pretty good, I have to say so myself. So make sure you guys watch those when they come out. I went back to your Millennial Moms vid and I love those. It'd be nice to see some of those types of videos from you again. Yeah. So, okay, we have like satire videos that I've always dreamed of doing, like super funny DIY videos, super like, and it doesn't mean the Cricut's not going to be a part of it. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to use this machine. I'm going to use this machine. I'm just going to back away from those like simple step videos and push those all to Patreon. There's going to be a lot for the patrons. There's going to be like how to press the button. That's how you press the button. Like not that simple, but you know, just like those basic guides and stuff like that. So there are different tiers that you can join. Yes, there are. So I supported as a patron for months, but never got the sites to work for me. Found the areas to put in the passwords to get the freebies. Yes, so Patreon does have a learning curve. It takes a second to learn it, but once you get it down, it makes it it's not as hard as it seems right when you first join. It's a little overwhelming, like a lot of things are. But I have instructional videos that I've tried to break it down that everybody can see. If you're interested in seeing like what a patron sees, I've got instructional videos on my website under patron that goes over like how we send out our passwords, how we do this, how we do that, how you log in, all the designs you'll get, things like that. So we are working on, and I feel like I say we are working on, but I feel like I think that you guys have seen a lot of that stuff come into fruition, and I'm started to say we're working on new things. So right now we have Hometown Collective, who's an amazing Etsy designer that gives 30 new designs a month to our patrons, and they're amazing. They've got, I'm going to do a live one. What's tomorrow? 4th of July? Ooh, yikes. I was going to do a live 4th of July shirt with you guys, but we might have to make it on the 5th of July. I don't know. So I actually have the Cricut out too because I was supposed to be cutting something while we talked, but we got so passionate about business. Which group of the Patreon would you recommend that items put in or will go to each one? Which group of the Patreon would the items? Hometown Collective. We do 15 of their designs to our Cricut patrons and 15 of our designs to Crazy Creators, which Crazy Creators then gets 30 because they're also a part of the Cricut patrons. So they get 30 of those. We're working on a lot of new fun things for the patrons. One of the things that I feel like, okay, we're in 37 minutes. So I feel like this is like secret 37-minute and beyond club all the time. If you guys are here after this late, I always give the dish. But so some of the things that we've been processing are, so the mystery box, obviously my box that I'll be selling comes out at least a day before to the patrons. They find out what's in it a day before everyone else. And then Anna's on here too, and she's commenting answers about Patreon. So then we've also been processing ideas of like design sharing, having our patrons be cross sharing of all of their designs, you know, an elite club of designers that would cross share everything. And then we'd be able to all use those designs. That needs a lot of processing, and we're trying to figure out the best way to do it without being overwhelming. So I won a mystery box on the last live, and I Facebooked you my address, but I didn't get a response. Just checking in with that. Okay, Cassie, we will get back to you. You must have gotten back to us after we left. So we will definitely get that to you. So you won it in the last live video. Yeah, the how-to videos for Patreon. So Anna's commenting. Read her comments if you guys want more interest in the Patreon stuff. So I have a birthday party, an adult birthday party I have to get to. that's why we went live a little bit earlier. I'm going to go hang out with the pool with one of my best friends who is turning an age today. And I went live a little bit so early so that I could hang out with you guys. But yes, so lots of fun things coming, lots of ideas up in the head for patron. But like I said, July is insane. So watch come August. August will be like patron overload of exciting new information. Hopefully. That's what I'm going to say, hopefully, because sometimes it doesn't work out. But we're always, I say this all the time, we're always thinking of how to make it better for the patrons. So age is just a number. Yes, it is. All right. Good night. It's definitely morning for me, but good night. Oh, we didn't do who's the furthest away, but that's okay. So I am going to do a giveaway for one of the OG mystery boxes right now. And all I need you guys to do is comment what you think is coming out in the next mystery box. So that was kind of a hint. You can also comment when you think it's coming out. So what and when. This chair really squeaks and I'm being wiggly. So you guys can start commenting now and I'm going to scroll through and pick a winner and somebody's going to win the OG mystery box, the one that came out a couple stuff. Someone says back to school stuff. Have a good day, girl. Disney themed in a week. These are good. Keep commenting because they might give us some ideas for some future boxes if they're not. July 20th, patterned HTV. Glitter vinyl, more glitter vinyl, mid-July. Are you meaning HTV glitter vinyl, like what we already had come out? Holographic, Christmas in July. Oh, Christmas in July would have been good, but it's not. So you already got that answer. But glitter iron-on in red, white, and blue. Seeing as tomorrow's 4th of July, it would be pushing it for us to have gotten another box out before then. But Christmas in July would be so cute. Just comment your ideas of what you want me to come out with, and then I'll just come up with some fun stuff. Birthday, Disney in a week. Disney, holographic, fall things. Taking notes. Some regular vinyl. Disney, please. Holographic vinyl. Halloween, fall and back to school. Birthday, pattern HTV, and mid-July. I'm going to let this go for another 15 seconds. So keep commenting. Star Wars, Halloween, back to school, end of July. Planner stuff. 15 seconds go yet. Holographic. Okay, I'm going to scroll. If you commented, you were entered. You have to message us on Facebook today if you win, like right now, because I'm literally leaving on Thursday, so we have to get it shipped out to you today. Okay, I know you guys are still commenting, so keep it going, and I'm going to say stop. I stopped on Kelly Kennedy. Oh, and you used to be a patron, Kelly, so I'm glad that you won. Okay, so Kelly Kennedy, message me right now on Facebook with your address, and we can get that sent out to you today. So congratulations. I will be giving away the OG box every live video from now until forevermore. I don't know, for a while. So one of the things that we're doing with the live, hopefully there's only one Kelly Kennedy because we ran into that problem last time. One of the problems with the mystery box, not the problem with it, one of the things we're thinking about doing with the leftover mystery boxes that we have is changing them a little bit and adding some fun doodads to them and relaunching it. So I was going to relaunch it, but we have some exciting things coming before that. So you'll just have to wait and see, but I'm excited. South Korea. I think you win for the furthest away. All right, I'm going to get going because I got to go get a veggie platter and hang out with my friends at the pool. All right, I love you guys. See you guys Tuesday. I'll be here, but I might be live. Oh, we leave Thursday. What's tomorrow? 4th of July. I'm going to go live tomorrow and do some live crafts with you. I might do like a few and just pay attention to what I'm using in those videos, okay? So, yeah, we're going to go live tomorrow a couple times. So Walt Disney Wednesday comes out tomorrow, right? Because it's Wednesday. And then any word on a mystery box. Oh, and let me read an email before I actually go and let you guys know. There's word of a digital mystery box coming out for Cricut today. I think I can say that. I'm pretty sure I can say that. There's a digital mystery box is coming out today. I know I can say that. I just can't let you know what's in it. So I will get you guys a link up on Facebook as soon as I know what it's coming out with a picture of what is in it. So I'm not a huge fan of the digital mystery boxes because obviously we have a lot of designs on Patreon for way cheaper. But if you are, there's some good stuff in it. So, but that's all I know. I don't think a physical one is coming out, but I'm not really that sure. So yes, tomorrow's 4th of July. So I think what I'll do is I'll hang out with you guys and make some stuff with you guys tomorrow because I was already planning on shooting and making stuff. Why not shoot and make stuff live? So no, there's a digital mystery box for Cricut coming out today. There is no physical one coming out today for them, but a physical one will be coming out soon for me. So you guys know that, but the patrons will know what's in it and exactly when 24 hours before. And actually more than 24 hours before, you guys will know the date that it's coming out because I'm going to let you guys know on Patreon when it's coming out, when to be expecting the video so that you guys can get it if you want it. Yeah. So, all right. Bye, Anna. I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Say bye to Anna, guys. Bye.